See, if you ask, bow down, if you ask to what, that is intellect. See, thought process knows only that. If somebody has achieved something, somebody is very knowledgeable, you will bow down to them. Oh, he's the achiever. Somebody is a businessman, okay, he's an achiever. You only, basically, thought process only knows to bow down to something specific or for its specific gains, either to respect something specific outside or to for some specific gains it will do this, to get something from somebody. You don't need a particular thing to bow down to. What Bhakti actually means, yesterday I said that Jnana Yoga is one way of handling the thinking process. Jnana Yoga is about strangling thought. It is about holding thought by the neck and pushing it up against its own walls and showing it that you are helpless, you are insignificant, you can't help me anymore. And then thought will step aside, let something happen. If you really show its limitation to it. If you can't do that, if you can't strangle thought, at least humble it. Humble it means make thought bow down to life. It is not thought process which is fundamental. Life process is fundamental, and thought process evolved on the evolution of life process. If thought process remained sensible, it will see this. This is something very obvious. If it sees this, then it will not act like a big hero. If it doesn't act like a big hero, if it accepts that, yes, I am a recent happening, I am just one of the aspects, life of process is more fundamental. If it accepts that, it will naturally start bowing down, not to something. See, in all the ancient cultures of the world, they do this ancestral worship. Most of them, I think. They will do they will pay obeisance, they will pay respects to their ancestors in some way or the other. So there is something in a human being which wants to acknowledge which is the basis for what they are now. So when we acknowledge ancestors, or even if you generalize it, in the field of science, they will always respect all the scientists who did discoveries in the 15th century, 16th century. If you look at scientists, how they speak today, if you say they're Newton, they will show great respect to Newton within them. They may not do this, but they will show great respect for a particular reason. Now, if you generalize a little bit, it becomes ancestors. You don't know what specific achievements they did for you, but you acknowledge that whatever level the life has evolved to now, it has something to do with all that, what has happened before me, and therefore we bow down to everything. If you generalize it absolutely, what does it mean? If you generalize this absolutely, it will no more be about bowing down to your ancestors. It will no more be bowing down to even humanity. It will be bowing down to what? Everything that is not thought has come before thought. Yes? Your cerebral capacity, your thinking process has come. Everything before thought, the whole creation or the whole life process, whatever it is, you will have to bow down to everything, which means nothing specific. If you make thought bow down to life, then also something more than thought will happen. If you can't strangle your thought, you have to humble your thought, and this is very easy to do, but still people don't do it.